I hope I don't wipe out. Watch me wipe out. Let's talk about the Phantom 2023 and my 3 top reasons to get it or avoid it. Some of these reasons are like about the Phantom itself, and some are more about the company Apollo. These aren't like everybody's top 3 reasons, these are just my top 3 reasons. Man, this is nice. So cool in here. Okay, my first pro for buying the Phantom 2023 is the Mach 1 controller. This thing is so smooth and quiet, and the regen braking it gives to is really awesome. Like, I can just go slow on these trails. I've got it in mode 2, so it's like medium acceleration, and let's see how slow I can go. Okay, from a stop, let's see how slow I can go. If I just feather it, it's pretty slow. It's like slower than walking. And then if I pin it, right, you got the power there. That's mode 2. I'm not gonna do that. This trail is too slippery. Oh man. But it's very smooth, and the regen braking is very smooth too. Let's check out that regen braking a bit up here. I'm just gonna hit it hard and see what happens. 24 kilometers an hour. Yeah, it skidded the rear tire back there. So it's powerful, it's pretty good. There's a lot of scooters out there that have more jumpy throttles, and the throttle is more like on off, like, oh, you gotta feather it if you wanna go slow, you know, like beep, 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 you gotta feather your way there. And I personally really wanted a scooter that I could just go slow with. So that's my number 1. I like the smoothness of the control. My number 2 pro is the customer support that you get through Apollo. I like that they're based in Canada. I'm in Canada, I'm in Ontario, they're just one province over. And like when I was researching scooters, a lot of people would be like, oh, buy this one off AliExpress. But I thought, I don't know. What happens when I have a problem with the scooter? Who am I talking to? Does this AliExpress store still exist? Or what? So I have contacted Apollo twice already for 2 issues on my scooter. One was the rear fender bracket was bent and chipping. So I just sent them pictures and they ordered me a new one. I don't know about that. That looks like a lot of leaves. Oh, this is so nice. And they've been so great to work with. The second issue is there's a minor scratch or maybe a crack on the front motor. Let's hope it's a scratch. It's very minor and I'm watching it closely. And I sent some pictures. They asked for a little more high resolution pictures. I sent those. Boom, they created an order for a new motor for me. That's a $200 motor under warranty still, so I'm not paying for it. Pretty awesome. I like that I can just chat with people and work out my issues. They're 12-month warranty. And their new scooters, the new lineup, they do like a 10,000 kilometer warranty. Like, that is insane. That is so awesome. Number 3 pro is that Apollo continues supporting their scooters. Whoa, I cannot go up there. Moving forward, like, they have introduced upgrade kits for their existing scooters and sell them kind of like at cost to owners of earlier models. And I think that's awesome. You know that they're still working on the design with scooters after they initially release them. You know that if there's a big problem with the scooter, a faulty component or something can just be made a bit better, they're working on it, and you may get a chance to upgrade your scooter. Wow, look at this. Go Phantom. Whoa, a squirrel. Should we go back in again? 4:38. Let's head back one more time. That's my number 3 pro. I like that they're putting out upgrade kits for their scooters. Now the Phantom, we're on version 3. Maybe we're done with the Phantom as a platform. Their new scooters are like quite a bit different. This is like an older platform we're working with here. So are we going to get more upgrades for the V3, like the 2023 version of the Phantom? Sounds like maybe not. Maybe they can find a way to get us like the new handlebars with those 8th generation throttles, that like the new 2023 Air and 2023. Did I go here already? City Pro and the big beast the Pro have. Maybe there's a way to get us those throttles. That would be nice. But even if the Phantom is done, it is still a pro for me getting this Phantom to know that they don't just release a scooter and call it done. They release a scooter and then support it. That is a major pro for getting Apollo products. That's a major pro. What are the 3 biggest cons or the reason to not get this scooter? Oh, it's so quiet. I'm sneaking up on all these squirrels. It's cool. So with the fulfillment delays, maybe this problem is sorted out by now, but even with the spare parts that they've ordered for me, the fender bracket and the new front motor, there's not a solid timeline of when I'm going to get those parts. That's my first con. You might have to wait a little while to get your scooter or your parts. Second con is the Phantom might be bigger and faster than you really need. Whoa! And it's a pretty heavy beast, this scooter. And in my limited experience, you do not need this much speed. I have not taken it full speed, and I do not want to. It is too fast. The biggest con of the Phantom, which probably Apollo would agree with, is that the platform is 2 or 3 years old now. So they've done upgrades to it, but the core design is 2 or 3 years old, and that's a lot in the scooter world right now. A lot has changed in 2 or 3 years. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. That's Buggy. Watch it. He doesn't see us. He still doesn't. Hi. He saw us. Okay, back to con number 3. The platform is 3 years old. A lot has changed in 3 years in the scooter world. This is like the birth of an industry. It's fun to be part of it. At this point, there's a lot happening. It's like every year, some company introduces some crazy new feature, product, or integration. A lot's changing. The throttles are old. I mean, they're fine. They look great, but if you compare them to what's on the City or Air or the Pro, their new models, like, man, these do look old. Those ones are like, ooh, those are nice. The new scooters have turn signals on the handlebar ends. These have turn signals down at the bottom. Let's be honest, they're useless. No car is gonna look at those things. If you're riding at night, you're invisible. Pretend you're invisible. Don't trust those turn signals. The ones with your bar ends, like, ooh, those might be worth something at night. The folding mechanism on this is old. It's a 3-step process. Hello. The folding mechanism is fine for me because I don't really fold it. I just park it in my garage unfolded. But if you're folding it and unfolding it a lot, this is a 3-step process. The new models, it's very simple. One latch, one motion, done. The tires on this thing are tubed tires, So you're going to get flats more often. The newer Apollo models have self-healing tubeless tires. Wow. You can ride over a nail and you will be able to keep going. Like, that is nice. I cannot do that. I cannot ride over a nail with these tubed tires and keep going. Hey look, I'm like a motorcycle. So that's a reason you might not want this Phantom. There's some really cool stuff on the newer Apollo models that you don't get here. And they are very appealing. Bonus! One more pro for working with Apollo. Every Friday at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, Apollo does a live YouTube show called Scoot Scoot Fridays, where you can ask them questions in chat and they will read it. They don't skip questions. Ask them anything. They will answer you. It's like their CEO, their CTO. You get the C-suite people at Apollo answering any question every Friday. That is incredible. A direct line of communication. Come on. Oh, a chipmunk. I could have run it over. They need to make this louder. So those are some of my reasons to get it or not get it. Final verdict. I got it. I would get it. I did get it. I would get it again.